One of the practices that I have touched on before is that every single day I send two pieces of gratitude to people that are very important in my life. Um, it is a gift for them, but it is also a gift for me. And then once in a while I get something back that's just so beautiful. But really, the gift is in the sending. What I want to talk about today, though, is being grateful for yourself and where you are now as opposed to where you are even a day ago. Welcome to Body of Truth. I am Rebecca Windsor. Body of Truth was born after years of thinking things were okay, not great. Suddenly, my marriage ended with a phone call. My son went off for college a couple of months later, and I was forced to face the fact that I'd been living in pretty much a made up, fabricated world for some time. That I was really taking the lies that I had adopted myself and just wanted to get along and keep false harmony going and not make any waves. And so, for exchange, I really lived in basically a palace of lies of my own creation. So it took me about a year to get up off the floor. And then I started to rebuild my life. And in that process of, keeping discarding, do I want this? Do I not want this? I was in such a state of pliability, really due to desperation, that I was finally really ready to listen and kind of really dig in. So the most powerful lesson that I got from all of that, and really why Body of Truth was born, is because I feel that when you are making these huge changes in your life, if you're able to anchor them in your physical body, they're changes that will last. You will have a reminder of all these little automatic decisions that you make every day until they become habit. They become muscle memory. Your brain has changed pattern, and now your whole life is different and seemingly overnight, but really after practice and practice and practice. So, along with practice comes the buildup of your reserve, right? And your ability to have some really good endurance. Just think about, the gym, right? So you start, I did a video on adding 15 seconds to whatever you're doing, Stairmaster, plank hold, whatever you're doing, add just 15 seconds a day. And before you know it, you've doubled and tripled the time that you thought your limitation was. But what I want to offer you today is a moment to, right where you're at today, look back. It could be a year, it could be 3 years, it could be 2 days ago. For me, it's pretty recent. And I was able to push through a personal limitation that I have never been able to push through before in terms of telling the truth. It was uncomfortable. It hurt me and it hurt him, but it was necessary. And I would never have the courage to do that even 6 months ago. So I just wanted to give you a moment and give you a chance for you to take a moment and honor yourself, honor your journey. Honor how far you've come. I don't care if that was getting dressed today. If that's what you did today, if that was your success story, that is fine. It's hard not, as you watch people dig in and start to do their work. Comparison is a human nature, right? We all look to someone else whose problems seem like they overcame so much more, or they're just such more like they're digging in so deeply and they're getting such amazing results. Your results are tailor-made for you. They're not going to look like anyone else's. They're not going to look like mine. And your own style of the process that you develop to kind of untell your lies is going to be completely personal. And honor that too. But what I want to bring it back to is I am very quick to give gratitude to others. And I give gratitude to myself. But I don't always take the time to look back and honor how far I have come. Because I really did spend most of a year on the floor. And I'm not really exaggerating, like that sounds very dramatic, but I literally would come home and lay on my wooden floor. And then I get my shit together to feed my kid dinner, and then I would go and lay on the floor again. I told my son that it was called prone yoga. I couldn't get up off the floor. So from there to being able to fall in the pit, but kind of kick my own ass out of it or love my own ass out of it, depending on what needs to happen. I just want you to take 1 second today, look back a week, look back an hour, look back 5 years, and just notice the path. Notice where you are. And I honor that. Whatever form your growth took, I honor it. I hope you take that moment today. And I'll see you tomorrow.